Hello. I hope everyone is having a fantastic night. We have seen nothing but basketball domination so far in basketball in 2024. Nothing but one-sided domination. Back-to-back titles. UConn blitzing everyone by double digits. South Carolina just steamrolling through the competition in the women's game. The ups the domination is over in 2024. UConn beat everyone by double digits, back to back. South Carolina undefeated season, blowing out every team. The domination ends. We've seen nothing but domination in the men's and women's game. We've not seen the magic yet. This is the moment where you had the opportunity to take the favorite in the men's and the women's national championship winners. But I got news for you. There was no March Madness with these championships this year. The consensus favorite won in both titles. This is good for the public. The favorite got the win during the month of March after last year. Now, this year in the NBA, the favorite is not going to win. We've yet to see the magic happen yet. We about to see the magical MAMBA Star Championship. The domination ends. The undefeated South Carolina, the back-to-back UConn, the domination in 2024 has ended 10 minutes ago at the final whistle. This is the moment where the Lakers will produce that March Madness. The favorite will not win in the NBA. Guaranteed. Who are we talking about? The Denver Nuggets, the Boston Celtics. This is the NBA's moment right here to upend March Madness. Boring, predictable winners is all over. The NCAA is over. Now we need uncertainty. The sports books need that one team out there that's going to wreak havoc in the NBA. The LA Lakers are ready for it. We've seen all the signs of 18. UConn has averaged victories by over 18 points. They average victories by 18.4 points per victory. Their biggest lead tonight was 18 points. Caitlin Clark had a record of 18 points in the first quarter of the women's national title game. We have seen all the 18s that are going to foreshadow that the next major basketball championship will determine who wins their 18th title. We've seen the signs in both the men's and the women's national championship games. The 18 points by Caitlin Clark in the biggest lead of 18. Those games were boring. They were boring finishes. This ain't box office. The NBA will be box office. It will be a back and forth like the Celtics Lakers 2010 NBA Finals Game 7. I remember watching that game. It was tug of war out there. 2016 was tug of war. This Game 7 here. The NBA before scoring lately. Celtics Lakers, you get the feeling it's going to be tug of war. Tug of war. This is the kind of game the Lakers can win when it's tug of war. You got to play defense. Yeah, I hit your shots. You got to grind it out. This is the kind of team that Darren Ham has envisioned. This is the kind of game the Lakers want. Now, I know people say they've got athleticism and they should play quicker. Just be patient and wait for the team to make the mistakes and go out in transition. That's when you can play quick. But I think GOAT King LeBron James needs to dictate the tempo of play where the Lakers going to take their time and they're going to force fouls, and they will, first and foremost, will not turn over the ball trying to be too cute. I wonder if Duke and Carolina will be tied. Well, anyways, it's certainly gonna end. It certainly will end. Both huge favorites won. The NBA is gonna be an upset. They not going 3 for 3. All big favorites win. This way, Nuggets have zero chance. We already know the guy wants to go back to his horses, anyways. We already know. We already know. I believe. I think losing Phoenix Suns will be a top 4 team in the Western Conference next year. But then the narrative will be that they only beat the bad teams during the regular season. That's my view on the lose-off Phoenix. I might lose a Phoenix Suns for next year. I think they'll beat all the bad teams, whatever. They start losing all these games against the Warriors and the Lakers and the Celtics, what have you. Loser Suns are soft. They can't play tough. That's probably the narrative about the loser Phoenix Suns before next year, because everybody know that who we kidding. This is still Goat Team LeBron against Kevin Durant. I've already envisioned the rivalry for Goat Team LeBron James and Kevin Durant. It'll be annoying. It'll be 2 characters next year, basically. My loser Sun fan persona, and my these little loser Phoenix Suns fans are talking about my GOAT like that. Yeah, be excited for the Suns, but if they lose against the Lakers, if they beat the Lakers next year, then yeah, these little loser Suns fans are gonna be annoying when they start talking shit about my GOAT like that. The 2's still greater than 1, bitch. We'll make it 3-1. Yeah, ain't no nectar, those are Phoenix up there. Woo, Suns, yeah. NBA just released a cartoon video of LeBron on Bleacher Report. You gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. I gotta report on it. Report, but I believe that that everything needed to be said about the 2 games. The 18s for both the men's and the women's game. Yep. For both the men's and the women's game. They're showing us that the next major basketball championship outside the women's national title played at Cleveland, and the men's national title played at Arizona. The next one is going to determine the 18th title. It's pretty obvious. People are drugs. They really think Jokic wants to be homesick? No, he's got to go home to these horses. This will be his last run to the conference finals. I believe it'll be his last run to the conference finals this year. He'll lose against Goat King LeBron. He'll go back to the horses. Okay, mid-June, late May. Okay, still 2 weeks is a pretty long-ass time. Send the dude back to his horses. Doesn't mean Lakers will win in 6 over the Nuggets, but they'll send the guy back home to his horses. Certainly. They will. I don't know. You have to show me that card too, whatever. But again, UConn puts in teams by 18 points, 18-point comebacks, 24-point comebacks. We have an idea of what we're going to see. Lakers in 5 over the Timberwolves. Probably Lakers in 6 over the Mavericks. I think Colorado's 83, so they'll be 8-3. Makes sense. It's very plausible. And then they'll win in 7 over the Denver Nuggets. The Mile High Magical Mamba style title is what it's called. A rocky, up and down season, but you get the win at the Rocky Mountains. In Denver and Colorado, overcome the rocky road at the Rocky Mountains, a Mile High Magical Mamba style title. This is what Colorado is all about. It's also the 38th admitted state. GOAT King LeBron James is the king. The king is 38. GOAT King LeBron James will be ready. You'll be ready for it. This is the tiebreaker. Lakers Nuggets. The GOAT and the king has got to win the majority of the matchups in this decade. 2020, 2023, and and 2024. I think I remember September 26th was the day that they beat the Nuggets in 2020. So yeah, September 26th, 26 is 8, and 2020 is 4, and September is 9. So that's actually 21-3 day. So because the Lakers beat the Nuggets, they won the Western Conference Finals on a 21-3 day, September 26th of 2020. All along, they were telling us that the next time they beat the Nuggets would be in GOAT King LeBron James' 21st season. So that's kind of the significance of the date numerology of the clincher, September 26th of 2020. It's a 21-3 day, so y'all know this going down in his 21st season, GOAT King LeBron James. Yeah, I got a few videos to break down the Yankees, but remember they had this little female advisor scout. The Marlins fired her. Her name was Kim, and then the Yankees. She would join the Yankees, and yeah, it's probably fitting if they sweep the Marlins because the Marlins fired one of the I think it was a woman assistant general manager of the Marlins. They fired her, and then I think she's with the New York Yankees. So she left the Marlins. I think she's with the Yankees, if I'm not mistaken. I think Yankees will win both games by multiple. Where's she at right now? Okay, maybe she's not with the Yankees, but she started out with the Yankees. Supposed to be a coincidence the Marlins are this bad right after they fired this competent female general manager. I don't know. It's probably not a coincidence. It probably isn't. Oh, yeah, Nesty Nestor was a Marlins fan, and the Marlins are just. It's an easy code. Basically, New York is 111. Miami's going to lose again tomorrow. 9 wins, 11 games, like 9-11. I don't know what 9/11 has to do with this, although it'd be 23 years after 2001. Al Qaeda's Gamache 23. I don't know. Al Qaeda is 23. It'd be 23 years after 2001. Yeah, so if they don't play in the wild card, they get a bye. So it would be 42 wins later for the championship, kind of like Aaron Judge 42 instead of the wild card round to make it 44 wins since 2009, like Gamache champion. So hey, 42, 42. After Strider's out for the year, so I don't know about the Braves now. I don't know if they made the World Series without Strider in 2021. I think it was, but yeah, he was their great pitcher. Kind of, kind of questionable about the Marlins now because of Strider's. Questionable about the Braves because of Strider's his arm injury or whatever. They're they're blaming it on the pitch clock, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, more rest, more time to recuperate in between pitches. So it kind of makes sense if these guys are throwing harder and harder and less time in between that they're just rushing pitches. So yeah. There's a little bit more to talk about there with the Yankees. Obviously, the 9-8 victory, their first series win against the AL East in 9 series. Basically, Roger Maris is number 9. They're talking about the Roger Maris stuff. Loser Sons are scared of the Lakers. They wanted no smoke. Go LeBron James. All I can say is he will beat the loser Phoenix Suns in 2026. He'll beat the loser Phoenix Suns in 2026. That'd be 33 years after Michael Jordan beat the loser Phoenix Suns in the finals. Go LeBron James can beat the loser Phoenix Suns 33 years after Michael Jordan did. Let's see. That'd be 16 years after Kobe last beat the Suns in 2010. GOAT is Camacho 16. So all the numbers are there for the LA Lakers. And GOAT LeBron James get the revenge against the loser Phoenix Suns in 2026. GOAT LeBron James wins the 2-3 rings with the Lakers. Kevin Durant ain't winning squat. Only one ring. GOAT LeBron James get right back on Kevin Durant. Oh, hopefully, Lakers don't face off against loser Suns next year. I don't want to see my loser Suns. We have to go play against GOAT LeBron. I don't want to see us beat GOAT LeBron. These loser Suns fans, man, they're so petty. They hate GOAT LeBron James so much. What the hell is wrong with them? You can hate the Lakers. You don't have to hate GOAT LeBron James. I know you wished he played with the loser Phoenix Suns. That's why you hate GOAT LeBron James. This is why loser Suns fans hate GOAT LeBron James. They wish he played for their team. Deep down, they would take him over Kevin Durant. Bullocks you can decode when the team wins. Bullocks. You prick loser Suns to win 3 years in 4, 5 years in advance. 3, 4, 5 years in advance. Loser Suns next year. It'll be a rigged game. The Warriors are going to beat the Lakers because, remember, it's fake and it's wrestling. And, the Warriors are a half game off. They have the tiebreak over the Lakers. You see, this is the kind of drama the NBA wants to make the last 3 games interesting. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the last 3 games interesting. So the Warriors have to win. It don't matter if they're a game back. By beating the Lakers 3 times out of 4, they have the head-to-head tiebreaker. So the Warriors can be playing for home court. The Warriors are probably going to win every single game. I mean, the Utah Jazz is going to mount you 47. They're certainly going to finish with 47 wins. They're going to enter at 45 before New Orleans. It's completely coded for these guys to win. Exactly. Chase Arena. Chase Michael Jordan. 18 postseason wins. Chase is the 18 wins in the postseason. Exactly, because that is the script. Gotta let go of the fifis of winning the home court, winning the number 6 seed. It's just not the script at the end of the day. It calls for the magical MAMBA style tattoo. You get 2 elimination games before the start of the playoffs. This is legendary status. You gotta have GOAT LeBron James lose in the first round or something next year because you think, it was a fluke that year. He got his last ring and Celtics Lakers. That's the end right there. Nah. The New York Knicks are going to refine the roster. The New York Knicks are going to buy another superstar. The New York Knicks are going to shore up the team. The New York Knicks need to get a bench. So they'll be back. They'll be back. But anyway, I have the Milwaukee Bucks losing against the 76ers. The 76ers are playing very well. The Bucks are playing very bad, So should the Bucks lose, and is Doc Rivers going to go through a humiliation ritual, something of that nature? You gotta have them losing against the 76ers. No one, Bucks are boring. They're trash this year. 18-20 on the road. They trash. That's why the East is trash. The Magic are number 3. They trash. Trash. Pacers, you are not a number 3. You're not at number 3 Cavaliers. You're not at number 4 New York Knicks. You're playing like garbage out in the East. You're playing like garbage out there in the East. All of you. Playing like trash. Celtics are beating the Bucks. So this is what it is, right? The Knickerbockers is 63. The Milwaukee Bucks is 63. Okay, they go for win number 63 against the New York Knicks. So they do get 63 against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's how we speak about it as far as Celtics. Boston Celtics 48. Bucks go for 48th win. That's all for Celtics 18. They go in for title 18. It's the 18th loss in the conference for the Bucks. They garbage. The Bucks are trash. I gotta go with the Celtics. The Celtics going to win that one. Oh, Celtics win 5 out of 6. Bucks is 56. They blitz the Bucks. They got to fire Doc Rivers at the end of the year. So NBA likes throwing curveballs. They do. They like throwing curveballs. I imagine Celtics do have to finish with 17 losses because they have 17 championships. Of course. Bucks are this garbage. This team is absolute trash. Who's got the tiebreak over the Magic and the Bucks? Then Bucks Pacers is still possible. The Bucks and the Pacers is still possible. Who's won the regular season matchups between the Magic and the Milwaukee Bucks? Who's won the first 2 matchups? The Magic beat the Bucks in November 2023. This is about to get good. Okay, both teams have split their games. There's a lot to play for right there. We don't need to win nothing. It's a script. Yeah, we're determining the script in advance. I'm telling you, it's a script. You gotta win tomorrow. It's a script. we got on. It's scripted to get 18 wins in the playoffs in the postseason. You gotta win 2 games and brace it for a hell of a run. If I'm goalkeeper LeBron James, I sit out the game absolutely because I'm trying to write. I'm trying to write the script for the greatest championship. Oh, goalkeeper LeBron writes the script. He decides to sit out. He's writing the script. He wants to be number 9, number 10. You don't want to be number 6, number 8, number 9, number 7, number 8. He wants to do this the hard way. He is writing the chapter. He is writing the magical Hollywood script. He might as well be the director because goalkeeper LeBron James is directing this to be the most magical championship ever. Yes, I think they finished with 17. Yep. If they win every game, then they finish with 66 wins. Of course, LeBron and Lakers entitled 66. Celtics have to beat the Bucks so that it becomes very, very, very interesting. The Bucks could fall to number 3, and the Magic could be. They could be the number 2 seed. Your Magic are number 2 seed. In the year of the magical title, the magical wand of the Orlando Magic sprinkle the shooting star with the wand all the way to the number 2 seed. Can you imagine the Orlando Magic? We can get the pace-sized Milwaukee Bucks, and this is perfect. They just need to be motivated to remember what the Pacers have done to them in the NBA Cup and what they did to Giannis. They took his basketball away. This is what we want to see. We want to see the Pacers against the Bucks. That's what we must get. I can see Pacers winning and maybe losing against the Cavs or something like that. Yeah. That's probably what will happen. Yeah, that's probably what will happen. They already know what they already know what they want with their games. Well, yep. The favorites, it's all over. We're ready for the Magic. These are 2 great teams, but 2 very boring championships. Those teams are the overwhelming favorites. This is going to change this May and June. This April, May, and June. You're going to see a team come out of nowhere. Of course, that team's going to have to go. That team's going to have Anthony Davis. That team is going to be the LA Lakers, the purple. Yeah, the top 10 rated games last year either involved the Celtics and the Lakers. It's the Celtics and the Lakers that still drive ratings. The Lakers need to maximize the value before the next CBA. If you're Kevin Durant, you want Lakers Celtics. You want to get a bigger contract. If you're Devin Booker, you want a bigger contract. If you're Nikola Jokic, you want more money to operate your horses. More money for the operations of your horse racing teams. Jokic wants even more money in the bag. He wants more money for his horse racing. This is what it comes down to for Nikola Jokic. He will take a dive. He won't give a damn because he misses his home country. He's a good family man, Nikola Jokic. Everyone likes a guy like that. You don't want to be in there. Some guys, it's just a job. They don't love the game. this may be a job for Jokic. It may just very well be a job. Or it may as well. His life don't revolve around basketball. But still a great gig. He gets a lot of money. Maybe does enjoy basketball, but he's got other interests. He ain't about winning championships every year. He's a great player. He'll never ever join the Thunder again. He just won't go back there. Although the Thunder are playing very good, but Kevin Durant has shown the capable, has shown the. Well, he quit. He quit on the Brooklyn Nets. I'm very skeptical he would ever go back to OKC. And there are other agendas where he can never win with the Thunder. Because the Clippers are in the agenda. Goat King LeBron's in the agenda. The loser Phoenix Suns are in the agenda. The Celtics are in the agenda. Towards the end of the decade, Luka's gonna make it there to the finals, So it don't matter they already rigged it and scripted in advance. I'm looking at Kawhi, I'm looking at Kevin Durant, I'm looking at Jason Tatum. We're never gonna win a ring. That's what they'll say about Jason Tatum after he loses the finals. But Tatum is 12 in Gematria, 1-2. 1-2 when he does win it. 1-2. See, will Julius Randle, the former Laker, be on the New York Knicks by the time of 2026? Which are the big name to the New York Knicks? We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's all I have to say. You all have a good night, and the Lakers are losing against the Warriors. And they'll beat the Warriors in the play, and they'll finish 2-3 against the Warriors. Akron is where King LeBron and Stephen are both born at. Akron. Akron's 23. This is easy. Lakers have to lose the game tomorrow. We will lose the game. I think they should rest the players. I think we need the rest. You may think I'm crazy, but you think King LeBron James is crazier. Goat LeBron, he thinks how I think. We know. Me and Goat LeBron know. Me and D. Russ knows. He didn't understand what was significant about beating the Sacramento Kings. Anthony Davis was like, we don't give a damn about what seed we are. Come on, now why should you care if they don't care? They're telling you the script. Get your head in the game and get down in and